We did it again. No, nobody's here, honestly.
And that is Luna and Carly saying hi as well.
And then this is video 11.
Flosstube 11.
That's it.
We stitch and we know things.
Yeah. I'm Jan.
And I'm Ashley.
And if you like, if you liked the video after you watched it, please like and subscribe. Yeah. And we much appreciate it. And if you're a returning viewer,
thank you.
So appreciated. So appreciated. Yes. We miss you guys when we're gone, and we do talk about you. Not that we can see you, but you know what I mean. We know you're there. And yeah. That's it. It's been a pretty quiet 2 weeks. We did say she went to town. Let me tell you, this girl went to town.
My needle's on fire.
There you go. Yep, girl on fire. And I did a little bit. You'll see, not much.
But she's working on bigger things too, though, than I.
Yeah.
So like, it may seem like I have a lot more finishes, but I haven't even gotten into my big stuff. That's why I'm getting so many finishes right now.
Yeah.
Because they're smaller. So.
Plus, I haven't been feeling super good, and we don't know what's wrong. We're just, trying. I think it's just like a cold or allergies or something maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Just went and had blood work done and everything, so we'll find out. Yeah. Probably nothing. And what else? That's pretty much it.
Not much is going on. Not anything too exciting.
We're painting her room and putting wallpaper up.
It's exciting to me.
Boring to me, but hey.
But a lot of this stuff is going to start hanging on the walls. They're cross-stitched, so that's exciting.
I feel like I'm slouched down
you
here.
Are.
But I can't.
There we go.
Okay, we're like squished together here today. Anyway, so let's see. We should probably get to it, right?
Yeah, that was it for updates. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what have you been? She's been on fire. We had the fire department out here 3 times. I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't think it's because they're hotties, but
most of the time they are. But anywho, so I have 3 finishes to show you guys. I really haven't worked on whips because the whips that I worked on I finished. So, yeah.
So they were whips.
They were. They're no longer whips because they're finished.
Okay.
So I won't have any whips to show. Just these finishes, and I'm very excited about these.
Yeah, that's true. You did finish them all. Well, no, the top one there, I don't think you finished.
Well, those are planned. Those are planned.
What? I thought the blue. See, now we're gonna argue over what she did and didn't do. No, we're not arguing.
No, I worked on that the other week. I didn't work on it since our last floss tube, I don't think.
The church?
Yeah, Silent Night. For some reason, the Silent Night Church by Little House Needleworks, I keep wanting to call it Silent Hill. I don't know.
Let's all go to church. Ooh.
It's a good scary movie, but I don't know.
It is a good scary movie.
So anywho, so if I slip up and I call it Silent Night. Or
Silent
Hill.
Night. Yeah, you're supposed to call it Silent Night. She's been calling it Silent Hill. Okay, so what have you been stitching?
So, the first finish, because
Oh, this looks so good.
Don't know if I showed it last video before I finished it. And I don't think I finished it.
You hadn't filled it in.
Just a side note. One of my goals for these videos is I started a notebook. So we can stay more organized, and then we're like, okay, this is what we showed last week, so hopefully we're not showing any doubles or anything like that.
If we are, bear with us.
Yeah, if we are, we
Please.
apologize. But yeah, so flosstube 11, my lucky number, is going to be the start of more organization.
This is so pretty. Okay. I really want her to give it to me, but she can keep it because I'm going to take her pattern.
Yeah, I already gave her the pattern. So this is by the Artsy Housewife, and it is Byron Blackbird, and it is on 18 count. I think it's like a cream.
Antique white.
And it was all the called for colors except one of the colors that I forget. It's the bright kind of seafoam green. But here it is done. I haven't FFO'd it. I have the thing I'm going to FFO it on.
Yeah, you've got
But yeah, he was super, super fun. I mean, most of it was DMCs, and then I think there were like 2 non-DMCs, which this was supposed to be, that seafoam green was supposed to be one of the
Brownies.
specialty floss, and I read the number and pulled a DMC, so happy little accident, but I love him. He's so cute.
He turned out so good. She's got a beautiful frame for it.
I just have to stain it.
She wants to stain it. It's
Just
a
a
natural
little.
wood,
It's
but
a
she
little
wants
light.
to stain it with a little dark.
And then this one, you've seen Gian's finished
Which I just...
product.
You know, and it's sad because I'll probably have to either restitch it because I've seen yours now. You don't see mine. It just blends.
Yeah.
On the called for,
She
it just
used like
blended.
a cream or something, which the called for is like a beige or
We got the same color.
winter brew, I
but
think.
it was a just different company. But
So this is Happy Jolly Soul by With Thy Needle and Thread. I used all the called for except the white. I got
it wasn't B52.
fiber on a
Fiber on a whip?
no fiber.
Fiberlicious?
I want to say Fiberlicious. Oh man, it was floss that they had at StitchCon, and it's vanilla blossom
Oh,
fiber
God.
something. Fiber Arts.
Yeah, might be
Fiber Arts. I'll look and I'll put it.
Double check, yeah.
I'll look in the bag and I'll put it in the bottom so you guys can see it because I love the way this white stitched and it pops. So I did it on blue, linen 32 count, 2/2. So
Was that an artiste blue?
yeah,
Artiste
this was an
fabric?
artiste blue and I cannot find them anymore at Hobby Lobby and I'm really upset because I wanted to get a couple more of these.
Now, is he in a round frame or a square frame?
Well, that's a good question, Jan, because the hoop left an imprint. As you can see, I haven't ironed him. And I was going to do him in a square frame, but I kind of like the idea of a round frame around him because, I mean, you know, just imagine that imprint as a frame. He'd look super cute. So I think I'm going to do like a hoop frame maybe.
I was going to say you could do a hoop frame.
Yeah,
you can
do
paint
like a
the
cute,
hoop.
Yeah, do like, yeah, so that's, you know.
I think he'd be cute like that. And then you could just hang him from the little clippy thing on the top that they have, the little screw thing, and hang him like that in your window.
My favorite part of this, I will show you, are the 1/1 birds. Sorry, Mom.
She shocked me. We keep shocking each other.
Okay, that's not very pretty. Okay.
Those are so cute.
I had never done 1/1.
I had to do 1/1 on Ada.
It's not the best. But those birds were my favorite part because they're just so cute. So yeah, and that's him. He's cute. I love him. He's gonna get a circle frame now. And
Oh, your father's in love with this one.
Dad loved this one. He helped me pick out frames. She helped me pick out frames. So I got 2 frames on clearance from Joann's. One was a square 12 by 12 with a 10 by 10 opening. One was white. One was like a wood grain, kind of woody tone. So this one's going to go in the white one, and then my Silent Night Church is going to go in the other one when it's done. This fabric is 16 count. Mom dyed it with ice. She did the ice dye. But this is, it's a long name because I always call it Mad Hatter. It's She Mad Hatter Dreams by Barbara Anna.
Does she put dream on the end of all of hers?
Well, this is part of the dreaming series, you know, like Mrs. Claus dreams and stuff. I want to do
okay.
that one. And then there's some like summer
This
dream
turned out
ones.
so good, Ashley. Your father's in love with it. He kept coming up and checking, where you at? Where you at? And he loved it.
So, yeah. So I used all the called for colors. There were 2 changes I made to it. Let me do a little bit of a zoomy in. So, the stems on these mushrooms are backwards. So the small one has the brown and the big one has the green. It should have been flipped. And then these words in the floral should have been in the brown. I didn't like that. I like the blue and I wanted more blue. So I used the blue 598 for the words and I can't remember if it was 3809 or 3810. It's the called for dark blue for the flowers. But yeah. So.
That looks really good, Ash.
And next time I'll show you him framed. I just didn't have time to frame.
Then I just have to start.
We were gonna film yesterday, but I'm like, no, I'm finishing this so I could show it. So yeah, so there he is, or she is. I keep thinking it's him because it looks like the
Johnny
Hatter.
Depp.
Yeah, Johnny Depp from the live action. So I keep calling her a him.
Who knows nowadays?
But the title says she.
I
She
know.
Mad Hatter.
Okay.
All right, those are my finishes. Oh, and I keep finding floss everywhere all over myself. So.
The dogs are walking around with floss on their paws.
Dad's like, I keep finding floss everywhere on the floor.
Does
Because
he
you
keep
don't
saying
know,
that?
because
Probably.
you know, it sticks to your clothes.
Yeah,
and
because
you
there's
don't.
some right down there, and
Yeah,
you walk
so-
around and it just falls, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so
Those
that's
are
my
really good.
finishes.
Those are really good, Ash.
Thanks.
Good job.
Yeah.
Wow.
So-
Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Very proud of you.
Oh, and statistic. Well, I don't know if it's really statistic, but I started the year 45 whips.
45 whips, yes, you did.
That's what carried over. That's not stuff I started this year, because I have started a few.
You did?
Well, the Lizzie Kate and the one for
I didn't
Carla
realize
and
you
Matt.
started something new. Okay.
But so for the whips that I came into the year,
You were at 45.
I am now down to 35.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's 10, and we're only in it's the last day of February.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's February 28th, people.
Oh yeah, February 28th.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Wow. You did really good.
I know.
You did finish 10.
I feel like I
In
haven't
2
shown
months.
them all though. Yeah, but I have a list and I've been highlighting as I finish. And then like my WhipGo board, I'm gonna talk about a little bit for like WhipGo calls. But 3 of the numbers that haven't been called yet are done. So
you
I
have,
gotta
like,
figure
3
out.
spaces.
I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. And
You
then
can either do new starts or...
I know, that's what I'm like, oh, do I want to start somewhere or do I want to focus on one of the ones that are bigger that needs more time? Because I didn't do any doubles of anything.
Okay.
And then for the called January, I finished one of the 2.
Okay.
So,
Oh, you're doing good. Doing really
Yeah.
good. Okay.
so, Mom, what have you been working on?
Oh.
Her stuff is
Not
bigger.
much.
So she says not much, but she does
Yeah, but
a
it's...
lot on them, though. Like, you do good progress.
Yeah, but I just haven't done that many this time.
She's been working on straightening her stitchy room.
Yeah.
We did have a comment asking if we've showed like stash and stuff. So
we will get to that when I get it a little bit more
yeah,
organized.
and when my room is done, because we moved all my stash out of there.
Yeah.
So that might be something we'd do like in the future.
Maybe midsummer or something.
Yeah, maybe we'll do like a stash and like a tour of her room. But I did want to mention that because I didn't want them to think we
Okay,
forgot,
so as you know, we're doing a stitch along, and it's Salty Stitcher Designs. We the People.
I'm planning on picking this one up very soon.
Well, we're supposed to have it almost done by StitchCon, so that we can all show it. And then this is the bag Patty Penn made us. And it's
Mine
just,
looks different. Mine has teddy bears.
yeah, but patriotic teddy bear. I'm trying to not get the shine in there.
I think
so
I'm
you
going to
can
work on
see
that
it.
so I could show mine next week.
And then Nisi, we're all from the table 24.
And
3/4 or 5/8
It
now,
was table
something.
24 last year. So.
Yeah. So, and then she made us this. and it turned itself around again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a little patriotic cabochon.
So cute.
And then she made us the
well, not
floss
the floss
tags,
but the floss drops.
The floss, and then we have the floss we used, and yeah. And then we ordered Heroic, and it didn't have enough color on it, so we dyed it.
We added more dye.
We added more dye.
Now, next week, if you're gonna not next week, next video, if you work on it, I'll work on mine, because it's very interesting. We took 2 totally different approaches to stitching this, so that would be kind of cool to show them.
Okay. And this is where I am at. I cannot see if you're seeing. I know you're seeing it, but I'm almost done. I got the words in.
Oh, that's good. You got it all in there.
And so I just have to back stitch the few words up here, but I'm saving that for last because I don't want to get it caught in the hoop or anything.
Yeah.
So, but you could see how we put red and blue into the fabric.
You're like 50% done.
I guess so.
I would say you're about halfway done.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys mine.
Anyway, I think the funnest part on this was doing the stars.
That's what I started with.
I love that. That was just so much fun. And the stripes, they're fun, but going back and forth, it's
a little monotonous.
But it's looking really good.
Yeah.
And when we finish this one, I'll show you some of my. I seem to have so many things going.
We have another flag that we need to work on.
So
the One Nation.
Yeah, but I have other flags I'm working on too for other things.
She does a lot of patriotic.
I love my patriotic stuff.
She's getting a little
itchy to start new ones. Yeah. But I will show those probably. Those should have been my plans. The blackbirds, the anniversary of the heart.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then the other one,
you should have grabbed that.
American.
Oh, early Americans.
Early Americans.
Oh,
I will show those next video, I promise.
You know what?
I finally got the fabric for them.
Along with being more organized, I'm going to make a note of that really quick. Sorry about the
so
paper.
I have them next time. I just, Anyway, the next thing I've only been working on 2 things. The flag I knew I had to get moving on it. So, and I did quite a bit from the last time. And then my next one is a Mira, Silver Moon Tea. And we always call her Earl Grey. But she's coming. She's the one I probably worked the most on, and it's not gonna look like I really worked on her that much.
Okay.
But I did finish this and all of her dress here, and then some more on the back here. And it's on her, what is that violet called?
Violet Mist.
Violet Mist, thank you. 16 count so that I can fit the beads in.
Yep.
And I'm going to keep working on her. Just, even if it's, I don't know, 5 more days, 10 more days. I'm not doing WIPCO this year. And I'm liking it, but I'm not liking it because I think it holds me more responsible for getting time in on certain ones. But that's what I worked on.
When she's done with that, I'm taking the pattern so I can make it myself.
Maybe. Maybe. But that's pretty much. I mean, I've done like 1 or 2 stitches on something else or finished something.
Or that's upcoming.
This one,
Winter Rose, is that upcoming or current?
I don't know. I worked on it just a little bit. See, this is Winter Rose Manor by Brenda Gervais.
With Thy Needle and Thread.
That's what I never can remember the other name of it. Gervais. Yeah. So the only thing I changed on here, 2 colors I changed. I changed to grits for the white and cameo pink for the house.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be working on this one between this one and the Silver Moon Tea. It's gonna be a lot. This is that scrap fabric, which we think is 32 count. It's 2/2, and I'm just loving it. And then I saw Madison's yesterday.
From Unfinished Stitches,
Yeah.
Bonnie and Madison.
She's working on hers, and she got her border done all the way around, and I was like, shoot, I should have done that. I didn't do that. I always tend to do my borders
as you go.
As I go, right.
Yeah.
So that I'm not stuck doing a whole border.
Yeah.
But this border is like 4 different borders, or 3 different borders at least. And I always play, it's almost like a Russian roulette, because I don't know if they're going to match.
Yeah, I know.
At the end, it's like, please, please match.
You know, it's funny because I have a few, well, I love Brenda Gervais. Some of her other ones I was looking at, and she does the like 4 borders on a lot of things, which I like because it mixes it up, you know.
Yeah, I've got
to be a lot.
I've got a big one I'm working on. The first Thanksgiving, Twin Peak Primitives, and I was looking at it the other day because I'm at the very last part. I mean, I'm 2/3 of the way done, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I did the border all the way around, but I only did like the center stitch of the border. I didn't do the flowers on each side and the acorns, so I got to go back and put all those all the way around. And I was like, wow, why'd I do that?
You know
I don't know.
You know what it sounds like to me? It
I was
sounds
just
like something you should take to StitchCon. Because last year, she did the strawberries on the...
Yeah, I
Land
finished
That I
the whole
Love.
row of strawberries on Land That I Love.
At
yeah.
StitchCon, so maybe you need to do that. Bring it to StitchCon and work on it.
Yeah.
It's good, you know. It gets.
Yeah.
I got a lot more done at StitchCon than
I
I
was
thought I would.
surprised at how much I got done, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was so tired of strawberries by the end of StitchCon that I did start something at StitchCon, though, the
I
very
did
last
too.
day.
Oh, this was a start on the last day of StitchCon, so it took me a while to finish it. Just
Yeah.
a happy little note.
Well, see, mine was the...
That was my start at StitchCon. I'm going to do another one this year.
The Three Dragons.
Yeah.
That's the one I started. It's called the Three Dragons, and...
Not Daenerys.
Daenerys, yeah. Khaleesi, Daenerys, it's her name.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then there's Snow, and then
the
there's
white
the
guy.
Frost King, yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
So anyway, but we'll be showing those later.
Yeah.
So we do have stuff coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, what parade? I'm not sure.
Maybe in the summer.
Maybe in the summer.
Because
We'll
we did
save that.
a finished parade.
Before the end of December.
Yeah, I mean, people do whip parades at the beginning of the year, but
It
I feel like
seems
we did ours not that long ago.
Yeah.
So I think
and then
we need to space
everybody's
it
doing
a little
them.
bit.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll space it.
Mhm.
So
And some of the people out there that are stitching stuff, it's gorgeous.
a lot of full coverage stuff going on.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
There's a full coverage I really want to buy by Heaven and Earth. It's an artist I follow, Margaret Morales. I love her art, and she just maybe like a couple months ago got her artwork to Heaven and Earth, and there's Hades and Persephone. I really want to get.
She gets all of those ones.
I love Greek mythology, and it's a beautiful piece of artwork. But I'm gonna buy the hard copy of that when I get it. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get it because that's gonna be like a major piece. I don't do a lot of bigs, like, and the ones I have, you guys have seen, they're not done. So it'll be a good thing for me to do.
So what do you have for your plans? You said you have plans over there?
Usually the past 2 years I had done WhipGo, and then I like dropped off the end of the earth and like didn't do WhipGo. This year I am sticking with it. So I will say between WhipGo and filming, like it motivates me to get more finishes done. So this is really good for me. So the 2 WhipGo calls are number 9 Glitter Houses for March, and number 24 Pink Sparrow Sampler. So those are 2. I kind of want to show you guys where I'm at, so that, well, I should take this out of the hoop. So that you guys can see like the start and the finish, you know. But it's all, I'm doing it all on one. I don't think I really did anything since I last showed it, but just to show you guys, it's on French vanilla latte. But I did the 3 middle houses. I just haven't finished. So, and I did not iron it, so I am sorry for that. But yeah, so 2 houses fully done. The bunting still needs a little work, and then this house is just like a work in progress.
So are you starting a new house on it then, or do you have?
My plan is to, well,
I don't know, because I didn't
my real plan is I'd love to see how far I could get on the whole thing. If I could finish it by the end of March. I didn't do it.
Oh, you didn't put down days. Oh, okay.
So, I don't know. I might aim for this being a finish and my other called Pink Sparrow. See how far I could get on both.
You can get far on that. I don't know if you could finish it. Well, if you did it every day.
Challenge accepted, Jan.
I'm challenging you.
I don't know if you could see it, but this is the Pink Sparrow sampler. I don't have a picture of the other one for like what it all looks like. I'll see if I can find it.
Is it by Little House Needleworks?
Country Cottage, I think. Country Cottage Needleworks.
Okay.
So I'm not very far on Pink Sparrow either, though.
Is that the one we kitted up for you?
It's no.
I thought we did.
I got to work on Regina Hable because I want that done for, you know.
Yeah.
So not very far. And of course, it's on the crease. I have the perfect frame for this too that I just got. But yeah, I mean,
we can't find our
board.
board.
They're like not the biggest starts, so I'm kind of curious to see how far I can actually get on them.
Mm-hmm.
And then today, because I'm trying not to jump the gun and like start these earlier than the month that they're called.
Oh, you're really sticking to the day.
I'm trying, people.
Ah.
So today, I'm gonna work on. This is other planned stuff, not whip-go related. I have this, and I am so close to finishing it. I have to do the top and the bottom border, and then fill in the church and a couple more snowflakes, and I am done. So, this will enter the rotation next month, too, until I'm done, basically, but I'll work on it today, because I don't even have this on whip-go. I looked and I'm like, oh, I didn't even put the church on whip-go. I must have been really sure I was going to finish it before whip-go, but I didn't. So
that turned out so good, though.
Mom dyed it. It's linen. And yeah, and I'm going to add little red berries to this like I did on the church. But yeah, so this is going to be a whip. Hopefully, next time we see you, it'll be a finish. And then this one was last month's called for whip-go, and I did really, really bad because I focused on finishing so many things that I kind of neglected this.
But you did finish that board.
I did. Well, I didn't even exit over.
Oh.
Suffrage Act by Little House.
That's turning out really good.
But I do want to put some more work into this.
What is the fabric for that one?
This is a scrap piece we got from that.
The haul thing when we went to the.
Yeah, and I don't have the picture of it. But
I don't have it.
Yeah, I really want to get further on it. I mean, it's not that big. I could totally finish it. So I want to see how far I could get on this. Not going to be a focus piece because I want to focus on my whip-go.
Now, you went this past week into downtown Knoxville.
Oh, yes. That was a good point. Okay, so my big plan...
The Suffrage Act.
I'm so excited about this. So, just show you again. I'll pull up a picture of it too so you guys can see the whole thing done. But yeah, so Suffrage Act, vote 1920, woohoo! Gonna frame this and hang it on my wall. And then I'll pull up the finished picture of that really quick and then I'll show you what she's talking about.
Yep, she went on an excursion for Suffrage Act.
I did. It's something I've planned since we moved here, and I just didn't get a chance to do it, so I did it the other day. So it is a Little House Needleworks piece. Okay, so that's what it looks like when it's going to be done, okay? So I got the words above, the brick on the bottom. It's not that much, the lady. Realistically, it should have been done already. Anyways, so I went on an excursion. Let me pull up my photo. Oops. Camera. Nope, not camera. Gallery. Okay. Camera. So, my plan is, in downtown Knoxville, like if you go to, if you guys visit or are in the area, Tupelo Honey is like literally right in the line of sight of this statue, just to give you an idea of where it is. So, it is the Tennessee Woman Suffrage Memorial. So I went and I took pictures of it. And you don't need to see all the other pictures, sorry. So yeah, so I took pictures of it and I want to frame that and hang it on the wall with it. And then I also got like close-ups of like what it said, except my shadow's like right there in the picture. But I got pictures of the women's names, so like Anne Dallas Dudley. What's the other names? Elizabeth Avery Merriweather. That's a cool name, Merriweather. And Lizzie Crozier French. So those were like the three main women behind the suffrage act, I guess.
I thought that was pretty interesting.
And then it has a quote by each of them and everything, and then it, you know, has other quotes. So I literally like went around it and took pictures of all the quotes. But yeah, so thank you for bringing that up. So that's gonna go on the wall next to this. Like, it's just gonna be like a cute little, you know, nod to like
the suffragette.
Yeah, and women having rights to vote and stuff.
Yeah.
Just a cool part of history, I thought.
Okay.
I also have some plans to stitch. I have an Anne Frank pattern I really want to stitch.
And then we also have another.
And then I have the Jane Austen, because Jane Austen's birthday, 250th birthday is this year, and she is one of my favorite authors, along with F. Scott Fitzgerald, because The Great Gatsby and some of the other works are great. Had to say that.
But you're all about Gatsby, yeah.
I love The Great Gatsby. But I love Jane Austen. Every book, I have all of her books and everything. So I have the primitive hair picture of her, which she's also, I believe, the same one who did like the Anne Frank.
I think so. And then we have.
So you'll be seeing those.
I can't think of the
well,
name.
you have the Mirabilia Florence Nightingale.
No, but I have another one.
Oh, we're working on getting like the women, the historical women by them too. I don't think we got the Marie Curie one. We got.
I think I did.
Did you?
That's her name, Marie Curie.
We got like one or two other ones too. Like I think would be a cool thing to hang. You know, a cool. I like history.
Wall.
Yeah, I like history and like
women's wall.
Women is plural.
A ladies' wall. There you go.
So, those are my plans.
What is that? Lizzie?
Well, this Lizzie Kate, I don't think I got further from the last, because I think I did show it. But I'm so close to finishing it.
Oh,
it just,
yeah, forgive.
You know, forgive quickly, kiss slowly. I started around Thanksgiving. Woo! Around Valentine's Day. And I just have the border on each side to do. And it's kind of sad that I'm not done with it. But I haven't really picked it up. So
is that a sad show? That's a sad sew.
A sad sew. So sad. So sad.
There you go.
So sad.
It's so sad.
So, you know, it's just, it needs to get done. So that's another plan. So, you know, if I need a break from one of the others.
Pile, and I know what's there.
But that is the last of it.
That is, yes, it is.
So what are your plans? Any other plans for you?
My plans are just to try and finish working on my stitchy room, finish getting it organized. We finally got some shelves put up. Not where we wanted them, because there aren't any posts for some reason.
There weren't
in the
any
wall.
studs.
stud. Well,
the stud finder couldn't find a
couldn't
stud.
find the studs.
We were joking about that. And then she goes to my dad and she's like, well, you're a stud.
I was holding it up. I was like, well, the stud finder's not working.
It was cute.
But anyway,
I had to throw that out. It was just too cute not to.
And he just gets this big grin on his face. He doesn't say nothing, just shakes his head with a big grin and walks away.
Yeah.
And
So,
but
it was cute.
Yeah, I did get some haul.
Oh yeah, I didn't get any haul.
You didn't get any haul this time? Wow, you
I
sure?
know, yeah. Yeah.
I didn't buy you anything this time?
Mm.
Ha! It's amazing. Well, I didn't buy me anything either, but...
Oh, that's another plan.
Okay, what's another plan?
The Sweeter Than Love Plum Street from Dina. I'm
Oh.
going to start that.
That's right.
Because for every 5 finishes, I could either buy a pattern or start a pattern. So I'm going to start the pattern because I got 10 finishes, so...
There you go.
Just throwing it out there. That's kind of trying to keep myself
Yeah, that was kind of our
reined
deal.
in.
Kind of our deal.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
If you walked in her room, it's like a stitchy store. And her father's like, how are you even studying in here?
Well, I'm not studying anymore.
Not now, but you were.
Yeah.
Okay, so the only thing I got for haul were, and I don't remember, I think I showed this one, but they're from Be Stitch Me. They're my month, you know,
Fabric of the Month club.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's
And
what I'm here for.
the first one I got was January.
Not
and
January.
this was,
Oh!
yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was saying that was January. My bad.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that was the first one you got in January.
It's called Honey, and it's 18 count, because I like to work on 18 count. But I'm going to start, I think, going back to 22 count. We'll see.
I think I'm going to start
And
going to 18
this is
count.
it's so pretty. It's not
The
giving
modeling
it
is-
justice on here.
It's kind of
We're getting
washing
too
it
much
out.
light.
It's it's like a richer.
It's like honey. If
Yeah.
you look through a jar of honey, that's kind of the color of it.
It's beautiful.
And it's just gorgeous. And yeah, that was January's. I think I don't think I did show it because our mail wasn't coming because of the snow and stuff.
Oh, I just got enough. Okay, so when she said January, I thought she meant she started last January, and she was calling that one the January from last year. But yes, she did get it in January of this year.
Well, thank you for clarifying. Scatterbrain today, but that's okay because my brain's not much better.
I feel like I have a head cold.
Yeah,
And you feel
sounded
like you have
like
a head
it.
cold, so
I don't know. Mine's my stomach. It keeps going back and forth. But
I
anyway,
just think
the one I got for
messy.
February. Oh no, this is for February.
2025. In case you were wondering.
It's a quarter yard, 18 count, and it's called Frozen Lake by Be Stitch Me. And this is gorgeous.
And I wanted
Gorgeous,
it, but she
gorgeous,
won't let
gorgeous.
me.
That's kind of showing it better right there.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
And
so.
I wanted some of it for a pattern I have, and she won't let me.
No,
so.
I give you a lot of my stuff.
She does. She deserves to have nice fabric too. I have a whole bunch in my room, to be honest. I should show you. I have a whole
She has a
10 drawer rolly cart that has fabric in it. So.
And then that's it. That's all I bought. Well, I guess, I bought it this month. That was it. So that's
And
all
the
I
January
got.
one came later than our last video even.
Yeah.
The mail is really slow up here. Well, and we got snow, so that messed it up too.
January, February, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
No, I was just making sure because
Yeah.
it is. Our mail is like totally.
It says it gets delivered one day and it comes like 2 or 3 days later.
Yep.
Okay. So, I think the last thing to talk about, and I do need my notebook because we had so many that we watched.
Yeah, we've been kind of falling behind on some of these, so we've been doing better watching them more in the evening.
Our YouTube, not our YouTube, Ashley.
FlossTube.
Our FlossTube, what we watched on FlossTube.
Yeah, we watched a lot of them.
What we watched.
Most of them
on
you
FlossTube.
probably already know, but
We've mentioned some before.
just in case.
But they had new videos, so we had to mention it.
Yeah, and they're always good. So who's first?
Wow, look how I spelled Stitcher. I must not be feeling good. I did not spell that word. Okay, 911 Stitcher, which is Stacy. Love it.
Love it. She's fantastic. I love because she keeps you updated on everything going on, and she shows new ways to do some of the finishes, and she has Vanna do her finishes. And they're gorgeous. They're just absolutely gorgeous. But she gives you different ideas. She goes to a lot of retreats. She travels a lot.
Yes.
And takes you with her. It's great,
and,
you know.
And she's one of the ones that we watched that did a little
thing on
tribute to Jean. Jean from the attic. We never got to meet her, but you know, everybody speaks so highly, and she had a beautiful smile. I mean, she looked like a beautiful soul, and you know, beautiful person.
That was one of my, you know, how you put things on your bucket list. Like, I don't know if bucket list is right, but I always wanted to go and meet her at the attic. Yeah. And my brother's moved in Arizona now, so I was like, I could stay there and then go to the, but I'll probably still go, maybe, I don't know. So that was 911 Stitcher, Stacy.
The other one, or the next one that I wrote was Virginia Stitcher, Vicky. She did, it was like 2 hours, but she showed all her whips. It was so good.
She's got so many going, and they're absolutely gorgeous.
And she's the reason that I got one of my unicorn patterns on a secondary market, which was, or is, the Fireflies by Lavender and Lace, because she did it, and I think she showed it in one of her earlier videos. And if you've not seen it, they look like the fairies from Sleeping Beauty. But it is gorgeous, and I have it kitted up, and maybe I'm going to start that this year, because I've been wanting to start it for a couple of years since I got it, and I just haven't, so. And Vicky, hi, I hope your back is feeling better.
That's right. Yeah, she's doing therapy, and
next one is our girl Dina from the Nightly Stitcher.
Hey,
hi, Dina!
And she's been working on her stitchy room too.
I love watching her videos.
Yeah, and her back's still getting better. Yeah. A lot of people had back surgery this year, at the end of this last year.
My back's been bothering me.
You want me to make you an appointment and get you in?
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying. But yeah, hi Dina.
Yeah, she's doing some beautiful things too. She always has beautiful things she's doing. And she can't go, well, she can now better, but before she couldn't go up and down. She couldn't sit up and stitch for a long time. So, but she's doing.
But her videos, you should definitely watch them.
Oh, definitely watch her videos. She's so
it's
down
like
to
talking
earth.
to a friend. Like, just so good. We caught up on a couple of Just Keep Stitching with Pam and Steph.
Hi, guys.
Them. Hi, Pam. Hi, Steph. We love their videos.
Pam, did you finish Land That I Love? I did.
That's a good point. Yes, we have pictures of them looking at it together too. It was really cool at StitchCon. But
she's a sweetheart.
They're
both very nice.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I like the silver and gold segment. I thought that was kind of cool, and then you kind of find out new. You know, because there's so many floss tubers out there.
Yeah.
It can be overwhelming. So it's nice when they, you know, say, hey, these, and then you can, you know,
go and look them up and see, and they've stitched some beautiful things this year.
Oh, and I love when they do the tour de wall. Tour de wall?
Yeah, tour de wall. I guess you call it tour de wall.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Teresa Little Stitcher.
That's who
you
I
watched
watch.
her. I didn't get a chance to watch her yet.
I've been watching her. She was one of the first people I found on FlossTube. Yeah. And I was watching her when she used to do it in the living room on the big couch, you know.
I remember like watching a little bit of it.
And she was my first experience with FlossTube, and she's still just as good. She does major big ones. Major. A lot of Haids.
Full coverage for sure. And she just finished her chatelaine.
Yes, she just finished her, I think it's Evening in the Park.
Yeah. I think
chatelaine, and then she's working on a Haid that's,
Is that the Nutcracker one?
No, it's the girl looking in the mirror.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of. I thought it was the Nutcracker. It's a beautiful one.
Something. I don't know. But it's gorgeous, and God bless her heart for doing it, because I don't think I could do it. Those are just...
It's a lot.
They're fantastic, and she's a beautiful stitcher. And I mean, I've learned how to do beading through her, and how to do some of my stitching, specialty stitches through her. So, yeah. And Teresa the Little Stitcher.
I think her last name is Little, right? Teresa Little.
I don't know. I know her husband gave her the name Little Stitcher.
Oh,
so
okay. So
something to that effect, anyway. But yeah. And then who's next?
And then we watched Saltbox Stitcher, Carol.
Yeah. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol. So she did a really nice video of her blackbird designs.
That's what she's doing all this year.
Yeah. And she, they took them off the wall, the finished ones, to show us. And oh my God, they're beautiful.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Mr. Saltbox Stitcher, we love. He's so funny. They're their banter.
They're like a little comedy team.
Their little banter, cracks us up.
And I think they're so cute.
And then I think I wrote the name right.
Okay.
Bunny Stitches, is that what she
Is it
goes
Bunny
by?
Stitches?
Or Stitching Bunny.
Stitching Bunny, I think.
Stitching Bunny. Judy.
She's back.
Yeah, she'd been gone for 7 months, and now she's back.
Yeah, we were all wondering.
Yeah, we were a little worried there. We were like, what happened to her? But she's back, and she's good.
And they're going to be moving again.
So she might...
This spring.
Yeah.
So she might disappear again for a little bit, but God bless her moving again. I don't know.
I know. Moving once was enough for me.
But yeah, it's very
she's
good
got
to have her
cute
back.
Stuff.
And she's doing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the last one that I wrote down that we watched was sorry for the crinkling, by the way. Unfinished Stitches, which is Bonnie and Madison, a mother and daughter duo.
They're really good to watch.
They stitch specifically on Ada.
Yep. And Bonnie, I think, has her own Etsy. Is it an Etsy?
They both do. They both do.
Okay. Well, I knew she sells that.
I'll have to look it up. I'm going to try to be better about
adding it. She's going to start showing me how to do it so that I can do it if she can't get to it. But she has a finish for antiquing. It's a spray.
I want to get that. It looks so pretty.
So do I. And I was like, oh my gosh, I mean, I've thought of ways that I can try and make it. Yeah. But I haven't, and I just don't. I probably never will. So I'd rather buy hers.
And their finishes the past couple videos, because they've done quite a few whip braids. They're so fun and so pretty.
And Madison does quilting too, and her quilts are turning out gorgeous.
Is it quilting, or I thought it was crocheting?
No, she had some quilts that she was doing, and she did crochet some blankets. Yes, she did some. She did some with really cute little. I guess you call them granny squares.
Yeah.
And then now she's doing them in heart shapes, little squares with hearts. Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah.
And they're just adorable. She's just.
And Madison's, she sells cross-stitch shirts.
Yes.
So a lot of the shirts they wear in their videos are the ones that they sell.
Oh, we gotta look at those. Get a couple, maybe.
I want to get a couple, but hers is. I think her Etsy is PH Doodling. I'll look. I'll look at what both of theirs are. I'll try to.
She just graduated. What, the middle of last year, end of last
with
year?
With her PhD.
Yeah,
with her doctorate.
Smart girl.
Yep. Now, Gian, I will point out that I did write your other plans.
Oh, you did?
Here.
Oh, she wrote my plans down for me.
I'm trying to be more organized. So, going back to plans.
Okay.
Gian.
Okay, what do I have planned?
The Rosewood Manor.
Yeah. Which Madison is also doing.
Manor? Yeah, that didn't sound
right.
Winter Rose Manor? Winter Rose Manor. Rosewood.
I keep calling it. No, that's my fault because I call it Rose Manor.
We cannot get names right today. Holy moly. Rabbit in the Rose by Brenda Gervais.
Yeah.
Because she's close to finishing. And then Spell of the Moon by Blackbird Designs. It's small. It should have been done already. She said, I quote, I should have been done already.
It's sad. Those two are sad. The Rabbit and the Rose and the Moon are sad because I should have had those done.
And the last one for you is Home Sweet Home by Modern Folk Embroidery.
I should have had that done too. It's over half done.
You
All
heard
of those
it.
are
You
over
heard
half
it
done.
straight from her. The only one I missed for working on is I also want to pick up Miss Cherry Blossom. But she's also on my WIPGO, and I had made a big mistake on it. So now we're frogging a lot. So
We're frogging her whole arm and sleeve.
she's been in timeout, and now we took her out of timeout to frog her.
And
So
I
she
looked
might
at
go
it and
back for a
found the
little
error
bit.
because it was throwing the whole thing
I
off.
restitched her arm 3 times, and it was still off. I don't know what I did. I don't know.
Because
it was my first Mira.
Yeah, it wasn't in her arm.
Mirabilia.
It wasn't actually off in her arm.
It was the
off in the
sleeve.
sleeve. And it took me quite a while to find it, but I did find it. So now I'm helping her frog it because it's...
Oh, and you also have been helping me bobbinate things. That's taken
Oh,
up a lot of her
Jeez,
time.
that's
from
what I've been
stitching.
doing. She had so much to buy. Now, okay, she had a Ziploc bag. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, it's not this bag.
Like this.
Like that.
Full.
Full
This
of
is my
it.
glitter houses.
Okay, she had it packed. I mean, it was bulging, okay? And I sat here and I wound every one of those up for her. I had like this much left in the bag. Then she goes through the rest of her I'm like, where'd you get all this floss?
So now we have another bag just as full to
Oh
bobbinate.
my Lord. I spent like 4 days on that.
But it's the first time I've ever had like the most colors of DMC.
Yeah, I gotta go check and see what I have left.
Anyway.
She's so funny. I'm gonna have to put a security camera on my floss.
No.
Oh yeah, you go, no, because I want to go get more, Mom.
No, because I almost have a full set of DMC,
I think you do have a whole set because you've got quite a bit. Some of those
Pretty
are
close.
dupes.
Pretty close.
Yeah, I think we're gonna make her a tray. The boxes, you know, they have the little spaces for it. I think we're gonna pull all her dupes out and write on it, use these first. So when she goes to pull floss for a new start, or if she needs something, she can look in that box first to see if any of the colors she needs are in there.
Well, plus I have a lot of stuff kitted too with bobbins.
See, I unkitted a lot of my
So
stuff.
I probably have dupes of bobbins.
Yeah, because I
yeah.
couldn't stand not knowing what I had floss-wise. I have a friend, Debbie, she's like, let's go and get floss. And I was like, okay. I'm like, I don't know what I need. I've got it all bobbinated or in kits.
Yeah.
And it was driving me crazy. And I did a list, which I should show you next time. So I know exactly how many of each skein I have. I have a mark for a skein, a mark for bobbinated, and a mark for kitted. So that I know that it's in this kit, you know, and then I know that this one's in my bobbin box, and then this one I have skeins of it, and how many skeins for how much I have of each thing. And that was working pretty good till somebody comes and borrows a piece or two and then doesn't mark it off.
Speaking of floss, with Joanne's closing,
oh yeah.
DMC, at least in Tennessee, is on sale for 49 cents a skein.
Is it?
So it might be a good discount in your area. I have seen people on Facebook list various pricing depending on what state
What state you're in, yeah, and where you're going.
But you could probably, you know, order from a location in Tennessee, even though it'll take longer, and get the cheaper price and ship it to yourself.
Yeah, but then you got to pay shipping.
Well, you still have to pay shipping regardless, depending on how much.
Well, no,
you
not
take.
if you go and buy it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's see what the prices are. Because I've heard two different things. I've heard some of the places prices are really good. They're trying to empty the stores fast because their leases are coming due.
Yeah.
Other
Those ones are
stores
closing
are
first,
not
we heard.
giving you the discount right away or anything because their leases are longer and they're trying to hold out and do their leases. They've been bought.
Yeah, but they're being liquidated.
Yeah, by the company that wanted to liquidate them, from what I understand. This is all hearsay. Don't hold me to it. There's floss tubers out there doing it, telling you all about it. Just go under Joanne's Closing on YouTube and you can find it. And
oh, and I did see a warning that if you are buying stuff from Joann's, make sure you're on their actual Joann fabric website, because there are people starting to do scams saying that it's a Joann fabric, you know, clearance closing sale, and then people are getting scammed and not getting the product.
Okay, that's good
So
to know.
I just saw that. Just a little, you know.
That's good
throw it
to
out
know.
there. Yeah, so make sure
Wow.
you're on their actual website, because that's the only place you can get their stuff clearance
Okay.
other than going to the store.
Huh, that was good to know, Ash.
Yeah, I just saw that the other day.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty
I
much
think
it.
that's pretty much
Yeah.
it. Started my garden, my vegetable garden, right? Yes.
She's so excited. My dad was like, I can't wait, we're planting stuff tomorrow. That was the other day.
Yeah, I started my vegetable garden.
Mhm.
And I know it's early, but a lot of the people that I watch and follow for planting and tips and things, they all said, even if it says April, start them in February, start them indoors. And I've got a hot house, so I'm starting them indoors in a window that gets a lot of sun, and then I will move them out to the hot house, and from there I'll whatever they call it, get them ready for the cold that goes out to be outside.
I'm not,
And
I don't have a green thumb.
yeah, that's it. Okay, that's it.
Well, since she went there,
Oh.
I'm gonna
Go
be starting
Oh, yeah.
a book channel. I know there's a lot of floss tubers who like to read, and they add it at the end of their floss
Video.
tube.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually gonna start a book channel.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it separate from FlossTube. Once it's up and everything, I will link it if if you're interested. If not, no worries. Just throwing it out there.
And then on our next video, which hopefully will be in about 2 weeks, we're hoping, we should be getting, before 2 weeks, next week we'll be getting a surgery date. So hopefully
Sorry.
we'll be filming in 2 weeks. We're not sure where we're going to be.
Oh yeah, for Dad.
Yeah. And, but there's something exciting I'm going to bring up then concerning this one. And I think it's something that the cross-stitch world should look forward to.
What is it?
What
What is it? I don't know.
I wasn't going to say it. Today.
Oh, okay. Nope, that's okay. We're not saying it because we need to discuss this now.
Not that we need to discuss this. She's going to go, oh, I didn't even think of that.
Let's leave it on a cliffhanger there. Let's
A cliffhanger.
Anyway.
Okay, well,
Okay.
enjoy yourself. I hope it wasn't too long.
Yes.
Hope you get some great stitching in, people. Just keep it up. I love seeing everything.
We love you guys.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Appreciate you guys
And
taking the time to
we've
watch
got
us.
StitchCon coming up. Yay! So excited.
Yay! Nashville
And,
Market's coming up.
Yeah,
There's
that's
some
this
goodies
coming up weekend. Yeah.
Every time I turn around, it's like, no, I don't need anything. I don't need anything. I don't need anything. And then I'm like, oh, but I want stuff.
There's I think it's Liz Matthews, right?
Yes.
Oh,
And Kathy
shoot. And
Barrick
Kathy
has
Barrick.
the swan, the little swan. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Swans are like big. Everybody's doing swans all of a sudden.
Yeah, I like the Quaker square in the middle of that alphabet. That's what I want to get.
Yes.
Oh, they're just beautiful. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to buy anything this year.
That was a video we watched.
Oh, that's true.
Hello from Liz Matthews. Had her mom on to talk about the Nashville
Market releases.
We're so like off our game today.
No, we're not. I think we're better on our game today than we've been.
Well, we're keeping y'all on your toes, that's for sure.
There we go.
Jumping around.
Get on your toes.
Ballet, do some ballet.
There we go. Yep.
Yep,
Anyway,
so that's it.
we are going to say goodbye now. We've got
I'm
some
done.
dogs sitting here, and then it's like feeding time.
That's true. It is
So,
there. It is there.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much for
Thank
watching
you.
us.
We love
and
you
we
guys.
appreciate you all.
Yeah.
And see you in a couple weeks. Bye-bye.